Hey y'all, it's falliecat and welcome to my speed build. So this house is going to be kind of a country house with a garden and just kind of a country vibe. This is actually for my Let's Play Hippies at Heart. There's Ava and Nick, and they're from the country, but they decided to give the city a shot after they got married, and they hate it. So she's been kind of looking at houses by herself and seeing what's out there, and this is something she found. It's kind of her dream home. This is me building it, and if you watch my Let's Play, you can see her find it and go through the process of looking at houses and stuff. So yeah, so I'm just kind of getting the basic shape in and putting the fence. I wanted a deck around the front of the house. So yeah, I'm just getting that in right now. And this house is in Brindleton Bay. It's in there's two lots that are kind of tucked away in the woods, and this is the farthest lot back. I did that specifically because I wanted them to just be tucked away in nature. They've been in the city and they've been surrounded by cement, and they miss their life surrounded by nature. So that's why I specifically picked this lot. The other side of where the house is the yard, and that's where I'll be putting like the garden, and I'll put a laundry stuff, so they can do laundry outside if they want. They're kind of hippie people, so I kind of made the house along with the country vibe kind of hippie. The inside is furnished with lots of colorful things, and yeah, they're kind of into doing things the natural way, and that's why I'm gonna have the laundry outside. There will be a laundry room inside as well, but this is me trying to figure out the roof. I was trying to kind of have a continuous roof along the side and then the corner, which is a little hard to do. Like, I got it here, but I wanted the other side where that second little deck area is to be a little different, but it worked out fine. It's fine the way it is. Yeah, I think I do kind of mess around with it a little bit after this part, just because I'm trying to get it exactly the way I like it. But sorry if you can hear bird noises. That's Chip, my bird. So I kind of skipped over the part where I messed with the roof a bunch, but it turned out the same as what it was before. So now I'm putting in windows around the place, kind of figuring out the door and the technicalities, I guess. Trying to figure out what kind of windows would be good for up here, since the roof comes up over the length of the wall a little bit. So that's what I'm doing there. Putting a little sheet in so I can fit windows up the top there at the peak. And yeah, it's summer now. Thank goodness. I was so sick of school. Like, very sick of school. Okay, yeah, so now it's coming together. You can see the shape of the house with the kind of style that I was going for, and I'm just this is where I'm trying to find that window to put up there, and kind of finicky about, I didn't want windows that were too modern, so that's my automatic reaction, is to go to windows that are modern, So this is me just trying to find ones that I don't normally use. And yeah, just putting the final windows on. Now I'm trying to decide what kind of color I want for the siding. And so I think I try a couple different colors, but decide on, I think maybe this one. I think though I put the one with the edges on it, with the white edges on it, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just kind of looking at it right now, and then here I'm testing out different colors to see which one I like better. Oh yeah, see here, I think this is the one that I go for with the, so yeah, this is, so yeah, it's a little darker than the other one I think, but now I'm putting in kind of some flowers around the house, trying to figure out just kind of the shape I want of it in the color. And I put another one on the other side by the other little deck thing, and then I put some brown in there. Then I start plopping, oh yeah, and then I'm trying to figure out what kind of sidewalk I want in the front, what color and pattern. And I think, yeah, I must go with that one. And then I'm just kind of plopping in some trees around the place. And this is, yeah, this is where I start plopping in all the plants. Very tedious work, let me tell you. And you don't want to put like the same plants next to each other, because it looks kind of, like the big ones especially, I mean, it looks kind of bad. I was trying to make it look as natural as possible, not super manicured, because that's not really Nick and Ava's type of thing. So there, that part's done. Putting a little bit on the other side. And this is where I think I start trying to landscape, trying to decide what exactly I want to do out here. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should get the farming mod for this. I've never seen it played or anything, but I should look into that, because that'd be really good for them. They both love the outdoors. Ava's a painter, and so she's gonna spend her days painting, and he likes gardening, so eventually they'll have some kiddos running around, and they'll just live the simple life, or maybe not so simple. I don't know, we'll have to find out. Yeah, there's the little garden area. I wanted it to be cute and fenced in, and I put some paths, because if you're walking between those boxes, I just know that, I just know that it wouldn't be green grass, it'd be dirt from you walking on it so much between those. And yeah, I put some of those little accents on those poles to make it look more traditional, I guess. And I'm figuring out the spacing of those bars, of those poles. And here I'm putting in the pathway to the garden, and then also I put a pathway throughout the yard, so it's kind of just a big garden mostly, with a little sitting area at the end. And I'm lining the pathway with some plants. Yeah, it's starting to look really pretty. I don't know, like, if I would ever want to live here, maybe. But it'd be definitely nice to stay at for a while. Maybe if this house, you know what, if this house was close to a city, it'd be perfect for me. Can get away, do yard stuff, but you also have, you know, everything at your disposal very close to you. So I kind of put some stuff by the front door to make it look homey. Here's me just kind of quickly plopping in the laundry stuff, so I don't forget it, and putting in some chairs so you can sit on the deck in the shade while you're, I don't know, watching kids play outside or something. And windows, yeah, and then kind of lining up the trees, and then I'm opening up the upstairs. And this part was tricky because I wanted the deck to be covered by the roof, but the roof went into the walls, so super frustrating. And mostly I got it to work, but where that window is that pops out, there is a roof that comes in a little bit there, but it's not too big of a deal. So I kind of skipped doing the floor plan because it's kind of boring. So this is me figuring out the kitchen, the kind of the layout of the kitchen, where I want things to go, and the colors, because I was having a hard time deciding the color scheme of this place. In the end, I think it turned out well, but I don't know. I might have a renovation one of these days. After they've lived in it for a while, maybe they decide to have a renovation, because I don't think I got what they would have for their kitchen, like color scheme wise. I don't think I got it quite right. I don't think I keep it white, but maybe I do. I can't remember. And then I want to put some kind of rustic clutter around, so I'm putting shelves up, so I can put different items on there. I believe I do take a lot of them out because I didn't like the way they looked, but yeah, for now that's just where I put them. And then oh yeah, I'm making a island right there, because it was a big open. And who doesn't want an island in their kitchen, right? And this was the hard part. I was trying to find, I just didn't know what kind of color or splashback they'd have in their kitchen. I don't even think I keep it that color, but I like that. I like that white, and maybe I'll put it back again. Yeah, so this is where the dining room will be, and to the right's where the living room will be. I'm just kind of trying to pick colors and stuff like that. And here I am putting some herbs up and some rugs. Technically, I know rugs wouldn't go underneath the counters like that, but that's okay. It's fine. I'm just kind of putting items in that I want to use in the build. Not that they'll stay there or anything, so yeah, clutter up. And so that far left room over there will be the laundry room, and you can see there's a door that goes straight outside, so if you want to do the laundry outside, half of it inside, whatever, you can. And then the room next to it is going to be a bathroom, and this is me trying to finagle things on the counter, putting in some clutter items, some homey items, bread box, spoon, stuff like that. And then I kind of place, I gotta get that plate in there. Fruit bowl, of course, fresh fruit from the garden, right? Teas. Yeah, I'm kind of placing furniture that I want to use in the build since it's kind of country looking. Maybe they're like hand-me-downs from their parents or something. Or, no, maybe not technically hand-me-downs, but some plants in there. Yeah, just trying to make it look nice and homey, and In the end, yeah, it's not this white because I recall it being a lot more colorful. Yeah, I start putting in some like bohemian type stuff to brighten the place up a little bit and make it more of a Nick and Ava kind of house, kind of the hippie, colorful type thing. So yeah, I'm trying to do a mix of both country and hippie, but it's kind of harder than you'd think to combine those two, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, just kind of placing some items down and getting that all situated. I'm actually really excited for Nick and Ava to move in here because I feel like that's when it's actually going to start the Let's Play. I knew that, like, I always knew that they were going to move in here, so, like, going to the city was kind of a gateway to this, but it was fun because usually when I play by myself, I just, go straight for I would have just made 2 people and gone straight to this house, and then it just kind of would have got boring. But doing it like Nick and Ava's story, where you kind of force yourself to play out their story, is actually a lot of fun because you get more connected to the characters and like their lives and how you want their lives to play out, and I don't know, it just makes the gameplay a little more fun when you challenge yourself a little bit like that. Especially too, I've noticed when I just download a house from the gallery for one of my families compared to when I make my own house, you feel like a lot more connected to your story a little bit, and it's just it takes kind of a long time to build a house. And for me, sometimes I kind of feel like I have to be in the right mood to build. So I know it's not like that for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people just really love building even more than gameplay, which I can totally understand. I can totally get that, but I'm not one of those people. So although when I do build, when I'm feeling it, it is a lot of fun. So yeah, this is me just trying to figure out the color scheme. See, I'm like changing that from white to green and trying to, well, here I'm putting more clutter items in, more kitchen stuff. Yeah, it's just gonna be fun because at first it's just gonna be Nick and Ava, and they're just gonna be in this big house by themselves, but eventually there'll be little tykes running around, which will be awesome. I'm trying to not play with money cheats, so so they'll be broke once they move in to this house, and they'll have to raise some money for themselves again, and I think that's when, like, they won't have kids in that time because they know that they need to be financially stable to have kids. And then, yeah, I put some animal stuff in because they're gonna have a dog and maybe a cat in here for sure eventually. The dog has yard to run around in and stuff. And yeah. See, this is where I'm back to the wall again, trying to decide what would be best back there. It's really hard because I want to make the place really colorful and kind of eccentric, but I also don't want it to be too clashy and too much, you know? So I'm not sure if I keep that wall for the kitchen, but maybe I do, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I like that choice that much anymore, but, you know, like I said, we can always do a renovation once they get more money. So yeah, working on the dining room and kind of the entryway, I wanted to get some homey things like a shoe shoe rack and a coat rack, and trying to also figure out the rug situation because I didn't want the rugs in the living room and the kitchen to match. And then I went with the dark blue on that laundry day stuff. I love those, that furniture. I think it's gorgeous, actually. And now, I think I'm gonna, move into the living room here. That chair, I love that chair and how hippie it is, but it's got like that wicker back to it, and it just seems like it's something that you wouldn't have in the inside of your house. So I brought it outside, and I'm just trying to pick a couch, and I don't know, couch choices are tricky in this game because like we have that one that looks, ooh, I just dropped my phone, that looks super old, and I don't know, like it does look farmhousey. I'm gonna say that it does look farmhousey, which is what I wanted, but I believe that I don't keep those pieces of furniture. I'm mostly just trying to see, it's kind of a weird way, I don't know if anyone else does it like this, but I'm just trying to see what kind of furniture I want to use, so I'm just placing it out so I can actually see it. And yeah, oh yeah, there we go, I got rid of that. I keep the colorful couch and the colorful chair, and then put the rug in there, and all the stuff's in there. So it's nice and cozy. And then I wanted a place to put TV, and that table is perfect for it. So, and since the way that Nick and Ava are, I figured my thought process here was that they wouldn't really use the TV, so they'd have kind of a smaller TV, because it's not that important to them to have. So that's why I chose the small TV. And fixing up the entryway a little bit. I thought that cushion thing would be good because every time I try to put on shoes, you have to like balance, lean half of your body weight on something, and it's just stupid. So I thought, hey, it'd be nice to actually have something to sit down on when you're putting your shoes on to leave. So I put that there, and then I think, yeah, I'm just throwing up some pictures and stuff like that to keep the place a little more livelihood. And lights, of course. Little mason jars. I thought those worked nicely with the theme. And then, do I keep that light in there? I mean, it matches really nicely because it's kind of out there. So I guess this house kind of looks like it was a farmhouse to begin with, and then someone did their own type of renovation but left some of the old stuff still, and so that's why it's kind of like half hippie, half kind of farmhouse. I'm just placing stuff on the shelf, but it was not working. It was getting very frustrating. And also, Seasons was just announced, which is awesome, and I think that it's perfect for right now because this Let's Play that we're doing, Hippies at Heart, falls perfectly into what's going to happen with Seasons, because Seasons is going to be, you know, you have your holidays and stuff, which is good if they have a family, and they're going to have the bees and like the florist thing, which would be perfect for Nick. That's exactly like what I'd want him to do. So that's going to be awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun playing outdoors. I was also thinking about maybe moving this house to a bigger lot so they have more land, but we'll leave that for another time. So yeah, that's exciting too. I'm waiting for them to come out with something not as expected though. I don't know, we all knew seasons and pets and what else? I don't know, but we all knew those were gonna come eventually. They're nothing different from the past, which is good because they're nice to have, but I feel like I want something that sets The Sims 4 apart from the other games, which we do have city living, which the other games don't have, and that works. That one's awesome. No complaining there. Get to Work was it wasn't the best one, but yeah, just something different. Like, I don't know, I feel like we don't have a lot of expansion packs for the amount of time it's been out. I know we do have a lot of stuff packs, but those, if you think about it, in The Sims 3 they just had the store where you could just buy whatever items you wanted to, and I feel like these stuff packs are the same thing, but you kind of feel like you have to buy them more. I don't know. It's just, I'm not the biggest fan of the stuff packs, I guess. Game packs are pretty cool. That is a cool thing that they came up with, because you can get like different gameplay and stuff, but not pay $40 for it. So, yeah, that bathroom I did looks old. It looks like they kind of kept what it was when it was the farmhouse. And then now I'm going to do the laundry room, and I just kind of wanted to use all the laundry day stuff since I had just gotten it. And I was actually deciding if I wanted to put a washer and dryer in there, just because Eva and Nick would mostly use the washer and the drying line outside, but I put it in there anyways, just in case. And then yeah, this is upstairs. I'm trying to remember. No, I think I already did redo it. Maybe not though. No, I did. Yeah, I made the upstairs layout different, so there's 2 bedrooms on the other side and a bathroom on the other side, and then the master bedroom has this bathtub in it, or this bathroom in it. So so the rooms are open for whenever that happens, but I left them empty, and then I made the bedroom very country-ish. Actually, I kind of had a hard time with the bedroom. I don't know why, but it's very predictable. So that's okay. I mean, it's a bedroom. They're probably not going to be spending a lot of time in there. So yeah, and I put the dog bed in there for their future dog. And I think, oh yeah, just trying to spruce up the entryway up here a little bit. I know I need to put the wallpaper on still. And oh yeah, and the bathroom that won't be used a lot right now. Just simple bathroom, simplistic, but that's okay. And mirror, can't forget that. And then oh yeah, I put a rug in their bathroom. And then I'm just coloring the entryway, kind of matching the rug a little bit. So yeah, I'm really excited to play in this house, and to play seasons in this house. So let's jump into the screenshots. Alright, so this is the very front of the house. You can see the garden and the pathway. This is also in the outside. This is the sitting area. This is the very front of the house with the cute little country decorations. And this is the entryway with the spot to sit and put your shoes and your coat. And the dining room, very colorful. As you can see actually in these screenshots, it's the living room. I changed the wallpapers, and there's the kitchen. I love the kitchen now with the different wallpaper that I put in. And then this is the master bedroom upstairs. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe so you can keep a hold on what Ava and Nick are doing.